Butthole Town. What goes up and around the corner. Butthole Town. Well, we gotta get out of a butthole town.
Well, apple juice looks a whole lot like pee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad I didn't drink either of them. That would have been painful.
Yeah, nasty.
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked out too well.
No.
Anyway, welcome back, everybody, to episode number 18 of the Butthole Town Podcast.
Woo-hoo!
I'm your host, Joel Noels, and
I'm also...
This is current.
Hey. I'm also the host and probably the main host. We'll figure out... We're gonna have a debate soon. We're gonna figure out who's the main host of this podcast. But for now, it's me. I'm Ben Sheffield.
See you later.
That was Joel Knowles talking at the beginning, not Joel Noels. Don't get that confused.
It's the same spelling. It's Hispanic. It's the Hispanic way to pronounce it.
Joel would know, actually, because he lives with Hispanic people.
Live with a bunch of Colombians. That's a story for another time.
Dude, yes, we should talk about that on the podcast, how you live in a house of Colombians.
We'll talk about it next week.
All right, that sounds good. So, guys, if you missed last week's episode, we played a brand new game. If you haven't listened to that, I would go back and listen to it because it's. I've been told it actually was pretty good from a few people that listened, and so yeah,
I got told it sucked. So
really?
No, I don't talk to people.
Well, if Joel's dad did listen, he would have said it sucked.
Only because you're talking in this podcast.
Yeah, he's like, I just can't stand his voice. I don't care.
That's true.
Doesn't matter what he's... Oh, so it's not just my singing voice your dad doesn't like.
No, he just hates your voice in
just
general.
my speaking voice. Just my aura.
Yeah.
You got a bad aura.
He got some of those nasty vibes that you got to break heart walls for that kind of thing.
So I'm not really feeling your vibes. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. We're gonna start off this sweet. Actually, I want to start it off a little different. I just want to say something really quick that I was thinking about today.
Okay.
What? You know, you've seen this whole the yodeling kid thing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right.
It's all the sensation.
Yodel kid. I was just thinking about it today, and it's like, what? To me, that video didn't constitute as viral. It's like, is it because he's in a Walmart, or you know,
it's
like,
everything about it.
What? Yeah. What's so viral about that? Because to me, watching it, like, yeah, it's cool, but it's just a kid like yodeling a song. I don't know. It's just not like crazy enough to be viral. But maybe it's just like the aspect that he's like in a Walmart doing it.
I think the thing about it is that it was really random.
Okay.
The kid's like super young, and he yodels actually really well, which is funny. And then he's wearing a bow tie with a white shirt and jeans in a Walmart, just standing in one spot, not moving other than tapping his foot and yodeling the song. Like, the whole situation is just weird.
I guess the aesthetic of it's very funny because if you watch it, he just is like a robot. And then there's this woman to the right of him just standing there, like, immovable, too. And they're all just, like, frozen.
Right. And the whole thing about it is, like, why did this ever happen to begin with?
Yeah, what's the backstory here? Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't guess we've heard it. I haven't heard it.
No. Actually, I saw another video of him singing, like, in a Walmart. So, like, that's just his thing. That was his venue. He's like,
that was his shtick.
Like, I got a gig on the cosmetics aisle at 7.
Hey, that's better than his internet musicians.
Wait, what?
At least you can. It's better than internet musicians. At least you can come to the venue.
If you guys didn't get that, you have to listen to our last episode. We trashed on internet musicians having shows that you can't really access. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I was just wondering. I was just thinking about it because to me, it really is just kind of a normal thing. But I guess it really is the whole. It's not what he's doing; it's the look
how
of it
he's
all.
Doing it.
Yeah, and why? Yeah. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked him out, Mason Ramsey, that's the yodeling boy. He's got a brand new single.
Yeah. Too corporate for me, but whatever.
We wish him all the best. Anyways, let's get into our first segment, Butthole Town For Sale
let's do some Butthole Town stuff.
Wanted. This segment is where we go to our hometown's Facebook for sale or wanted page, and we find just some of the weird stuff people are selling. Yeah, people are selling some odd stuff back home in Butthole Town, and we're gonna look at what we found. Joel, I'll let you start it off since you found the most things this week.
Okay, this one's a nice little segue because it's not It's not a for sale or wanted, but it was in the for sale or wanted page.
Okay.
This is the Jack Daniels fishing story. And if
Just
that doesn't already sound like something that would come from our town.
okay. Yeah, I'd
So
love
I'm
to
gonna
hear
give
about
you
it.
the,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the Jack Daniels fishing story. Mm-hmm. I went fishing this morning.
Oh, wait.
what? Sorry.
So, let me just stop you right there. Is this for free? Or are they selling it?
This was just listed. It wasn't for sale or anything. It was just on there.
Oh,
so I guess they thought this story was important enough.
They thought it was wanted. This is part of the wanted part of it.
Yeah, they thought it was wanted.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted this.
All right.
But here's the story. I went fishing this morning, but after a short time, I ran out of worms. Then I saw a cottonmouth with a frog in its mouth. A cottonmouth's a water moccasin snake. Just for those people who don't know. Frogs are good bass bait. I misread that the first time. I had to go back and read that a little slower.
Oh, what was that?
So frogs are good bass bait. Knowing the snake couldn't bite me with the frog in its mouth, I grabbed the snake right behind the head and took the frog and put it in the bait bucket. Now, the problem was how to release the snake without getting bit. So I grabbed my bottle of Jack Daniels, because naturally when you're on the water, you should be drinking, and poured a little whiskey in its mouth. Its eyes rolled back and it went limp. I released the snake into the lake without incident and carried on fishing using the frog. Mm-hmm. Not long after, I felt a nudge on my foot. It was that dang snake with 2 more frogs. Life is good.
Oh, he likes Jack Daniels.
Yes, that's the implied thing. But I love the tag at the end is life is good. What does that have to do with anything?
Life is good. You treat a snake right, he'll bring you as many frogs as you need.
Drink on the water and you'll get good bass bait. That's
Drink on the water.
They should put this on one of those Life is Good t-shirts. Just this whole story.
Is it posted on like as a meme type thing, or is it just like text?
It's just text.
Because I feel like this accompanied with one of those pictures with like a guy out on a boat would be great. Like
just text.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna repackage that, and I'm gonna make it pure meme worthy. No, I mean that's a good story.
Why did they think that was important enough to post on the for sale or want?
They're like, I was gonna sell this, but you know what? I'm feeling kind-hearted today. I'm gonna give it out for free.
I was gonna put this down in my memoirs and publish this later, but I guess I'll just give it to you for free.
That might be based on a true story. Might be boats. Oh, get it? Boats. He's on a boat. All ties back together. All right. I'll tell you one of the things I found.
Okay.
Monkey lamp.
What?
Someone is selling a monkey lamp, and it just appears to be a monkey. He's the base of the lamp. But here's the real kicker. Monkey lamp works great from a smoke and pet-free. As if the pet-free environment would have affected this monkey lamp so much. It's like, oh my gosh, wait a second. I was going to buy this monkey lamp, but can you tell me what's... Do you have dogs?
Did you have a pet bird?
I've been smelling my monkey lamp for the past half hour, and I feel like you might have had a cat in there. I mean, what is these domesticated animals going to do to a lamp that like you wouldn't buy it? It's like, oh my gosh, your dog pissed all over this monkey lamp, didn't it? It smells funny. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just a weird concept in general, but then it's $25. I mean, this isn't a cheap buy, but it does look relatively ornate. I think it would go great in maybe a parlor.
Parlor? Maybe a nice man cave kind of deal.
A parlor room?
It's the centerpiece of your table at dinner. It's like, now, honey, make sure you don't get any food on the monkey lamp. I want to resell this one day.
Hey,
this is your inheritance.
No monkeying around.
Way to kill that bit.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do one now. Whale and ocean life books.
All right. Cool.
If you have a kid that loves whales, dolphins, the sea, this is for you. 8 books for $10 plus $2 to ship.
If your kid hates the ocean, I wouldn't get him this.
And it's literally all these books, like they're from maybe the 80s, early 90s, like they're not current at all. And one of the main ones on the front is "I Wonder Why Whales Sing" is the name of the book.
Informative. Something
St. Lawrence the Beluga is another one.
I don't think this is good information. I feel like she might need to read up on the Jack Daniels fishing story if she wants to capture the hearts and imaginations of children everywhere.
I just don't get why, like, I don't know. It's such, okay, if you're obsessed with whales, I can get that. Like, if your kid's obsessed with whales.
Yeah, I mean, this is for kids that love fish and whales.
But
and,
there's only 8 books, and they're all super old.
Right, it's dated information.
Right, but like if your kid's that obsessed with whales, it seems like an oddly small amount.
Mom, these books are from Mom, these books are from the 80s. Whales don't sing because of this anymore. This isn't the reason they sing anymore.
And I love that they do $2 shipping and handling. Like,
that freaking handling gets you every time. The shipping's free. It's that $2 handling.
I didn't. I just picture them picking up these books and like moving them around with their hands a little bit, putting them back down. It's like, well, 50 cents for that one.
Putting their hands on their hips, taking a deep breath. Oh, God.
I gotta handle all these books now.
True whale lovers know you can find all that information on Google.com. So who needs books anymore?
True.
So I've got here's another, just a freaking gem. Angie, she's selling something, okay?
Okay.
It says for sale for a friend is the title. For sale for a friend, and it's $300.
All right.
There's no photos of this, okay?
Okay.
So imagine this. For sale, in great condition, used less than a year left, chair, $300, and $100 for hospital bed. Somebody commented, do you have photos? I don't think anybody knows what you're selling. I mean, we get that there's a $100 hospital bed bonus, but there's some kind of other left chair, whatever that means.
Does that mean it says year left?
It says condition, used less than a year left chair. Maybe the chair only has a year left to live.
But it's used less than a year left.
Yeah, it's got a year left on it, and it's $300. And just for
it's got a year left on it, but it was less than that.
My chair, it's got a year left on it, but if you order right now, we'll give you a $100 hospital bed. We'll just throw that in there. Just because I got one of those laying around beside the monkey lamp. Yeah.
How do you even get your hands on a hospital bed?
I don't know. It's like she's like, man, I got this chair, been using it for a year, or it's got a year left. I'm not sure, but what can I throw in to make it really enticing? Oh, honey, bring that hospital bed in here. Let's throw it in here for a bonus.
Okay, so you want to buy a hospital bed. That's creepy enough for one thing. Like, how many dead people or like...
Yeah.
Great.
Show up to the
super sick. It's like, it's a going out of sale hospital. What kind of quality bed are you getting?
Or I can just imagine her showing up at the hospital and they're like, are you sick? No, I was just wondering if you have any beds for sale. Are they all occupied right now?
I'll give you $150 for it.
Or
ma'am, these cost $3,000 a piece.
Yeah. As she's leaving the hospital, she's like, "That was the best sleep I've ever had in my life." Just throw that mattress in the car.
That's such a weird thing. Like,
it's a weird thing.
I just don't understand how you get your hands on one.
It's a weird thing, but it's also a weird thing to not have photos. Maybe she hasn't got the hospital bed yet. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get it. I don't got pictures of it yet, but I'm gonna get a hospital bed, okay?
Or maybe it's just got like blood stains and stuff all over it. And then if she posted pictures,
DM for photos. I can't put these on in public.
Facebook will take them down.
Yeah.
Reported for graphicness. The other thing is the chair. I'm so confused about that. Like, is it a left-sided chair?
Does it only have a year left, or has it been used for a year?
And have a left, is missing a left? I don't know.
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
How many licks does it take to get to the inside of a Tootsie Pop?
Pop.
A Tootsie Pop.
This one is... I don't understand this one. And quite frankly, I'm a little bit concerned.
Quite frankly,
I'm a little bit concerned. This one has a picture of a sunset on a beach, and it says, looking for a place to purchase racing fuel. Only need a gallon. What is this?
She only needs a gallon, though, you know.
Yeah, but what would you ever use a gallon of racing fuel for? Like a single gallon?
Oh, like did I type racing fuel? I meant to say raisin fuel. Sorry, my bad. I need some raisin fuel.
Does that do the same thing as prune juice?
I need fiber. Yeah. She just really needs fiber.
I'm picturing somebody's on their last lap of a race. And they're just on their phone like, need a gallon of raisin fuel. DM ASAP.
ISO. Raisin fuel.
Immediate purchase.
Please, hurry.
I don't get what the picture of the sunset has to do with this at all.
It's just like she sends like latitude and longitude of her location underneath.
This is the exact spot I need the racing fuel.
SOS.
Meet me here. Do not bring cups.
You know what's funny is a gallon doesn't seem like a lot either.
It's not.
So it's like she only needs a gallon of it. Well, maybe she's like, I hate to say it, but this could be a bomb in the making.
That's what I was thinking too. Maybe this isn't the picture of a sunset. Maybe this is a picture of an explosion in the distance. It's such I'm so confused as to why somebody would only need a gallon of racing fuel.
It's really good for my indigestion. I'm having some heartburn at night. I read on Google that,
That'll clean you out. Probably gonna need to buy a hospital bed after this. I wonder where I can find one of those.
I can't afford to go, but I can afford a bed. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got another one for you. Michelle, she's selling something.
Michelle.
Oh, she's selling tutu sets for all occasions. Now, at first glance, when I saw this, I was thinking, your kid's got a business meeting, where this is a business casual tutu on the beach today. Here's our summer tutu. I don't know what all the occasions would be. Anyways, birthday sets, $38, accepting Halloween tutu orders starting today, $22. Wait.
This is a tutu dealer then.
Wait a second. Well, okay, maybe she does deal them out, but it says $38, accepting Halloween tutu orders. But she has for sale right now Scarecrow, Witch, Ghost, and Elmo. So
tutus?
Yeah, different tutus with Scarecrow, Witch, Ghost, and Elmo. So it's like, okay, you got your Scarecrow and your Witch. Obviously, it's Halloween. And Ghost, Halloween. And then Elmo is just kind of a casual thing,
It's the daytime. It's daytime Halloween, and then you swap to the scarier stuff at night.
You got an office party. Frank's been working for 10 years. I would throw on that Elmo tutu.
The Tickle Me Elmo tutu. That sounds real appropriate.
But no, I just thought it was really funny for all occasions, because you can't have a tutu set for just one. You can't have it just for Halloween.
You can't you can't wear your formal evening wear tutu on Halloween. That kind of thing doesn't work.
Or your sporty one that you wear to play tennis in, or your camouflage one you go mud bogging in.
Do they have like a size range? Like, is these for children or is this all sizes for adults and everything?
I'm assuming for children. The pictures look about children's sizes, but
okay.
But I mean, there's some pretty big ones, and since she makes them, I think she might hook you up.
Oh, she makes them.
I think so.
Handmade Elmo tutus. That's something.
I mean, they got some with people's names on them. They probably can do your favorite sports team colors.
Embroidered tutus.
Embroider your tutus. I mean, anything you want. It's any occasion. Anyways,
I want a tutu embroidered with two twos.
Tutus.
There you go. Perfect.
That's twoception, dude. Tutuception. Oh, you got any more?
Yeah, I got this one, and I'm not really confused by this, but it harkens back to something we've talked about before.
Okay.
So, a mattress store is closing for good. They're closing up our store in the coming weeks. Last chance to score unbelievable deals. Thank you, Middle Georgia, for a great 8 years. $39 down, no credit check, financing is still available. Okay, I don't think I would ever want to finance with somebody who doesn't do business well enough to stay in business, for one thing.
Would you like to finance with us? We are going out of business very soon, but...
No credit check. Ain't got to worry about that. Still have shipments coming as I committed to buying them before I decided to close.
Yeah. Yeah,
they're open 10 to 6. So their mattresses start at $339, which is not cheap at all for a mattress.
And for going out of business, you think they dropped
the thing. It's like,
dropped the price a little bit.
If you start at that price, that's your cheapest twin size mattress is $339.
You should see the prices before they started going out of business.
That's the reason they're going out of business.
Yeah, that's the reason why they're going out of business.
We were charging $10 million for a mattress. I don't get why nobody bought them.
None of them knew that they were filled with cocaine.
Maybe they just didn't know how to launder money like Mattress Firm did.
Yeah, they didn't learn. They didn't.
That was their thing.
Well, you know, they would have been successful if they sold hospital beds because they're in high demand right now.
But you can only get those for $100. You can only sell them for $100 a piece. So
yeah, that's market price right there. Yeah, you can't go higher than 100. I don't think.
I got another one. Oh, you got one more? Okay,
I got one more. I just remembered that I have one more. This one.
Okay.
This one. If you're a townie out there that's been listening to these episodes, you'll remember at one of these Butthole Town For Sale or Wanted, this item came up. It's back up again. I got a handicap shower still for sale.
Oh my god.
She's back.
Are you serious?
The lady with the handicap shower, she's still got it for sale, and she's charging $550.
How much was she asking before?
You can get 5 hospital beds for as much as this lady's selling.
5.5 hospital beds for that.
Oh, she says, okay, guys, I got a handicap shower still for sale. Everything brand new. Everything's still in the box. Walls are in the box. Remember, we thought this was weird because she's selling a handicap shower that has never been
used. Yeah,
it's like she just bought it and then realized she wasn't handicapped and was like, well, dang it. Or maybe she just found a really good deal and she was like, might as well. Anyway, she said, if you're still interested in it or have a question about it, only serious inquiries, call this number or message me on Massager. I'm asking for it, $550 for it.
Massager? She misspelled messenger?
Yeah, she misspelled it. Only serious inquiries, though. If you're like not serious about buying this handicap shower, don't even bother, dude.
Who would ever call about not being serious about buying a handicap shower? You know what I'm really good? I know what I'm thinking about doing today. I'm thinking about bugging somebody that's trying to sell a handicap shower.
You message her, you're like, hey, I'm interested in that handicap shower. Are you playing with me? Are you trying to prank me right now? This is a joke.
Ma'am.
This is a joke.
Who would do that, ma'am? I'm handicapped.
I don't have my legs. She was like, yeah, well, I expected to be handicapped, but it didn't happen. So that's when I had the shower I never opened.
Maybe she had like one of those conditions where she feels like her body parts are on her own and she's like contemplating cutting one of them off. She's like, well, I better go ahead and buy the shower just in case.
My bones are made of glass. Every morning I put on the stairs. Yeah, that was my last one.
Okay, I got another one. I got a few more, but I won't do but one more.
All right.
Then we can go to something else. This is a Whirlpool side-by-side 2.6 cubic refrigerator for $450.
Ooh.
Now, the funny part of this is the pictures.
Okay.
They're still using this refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still got all of their crap in it.
Still got the hot dog juice stains in the corner.
Yes. There's something in the freezer that looks like frozen vomit.
Ew. Throw that away.
They have a couple of bottles of Sunny D, an entire jug, like the 1 gallon jug of orange juice, 3 things of applesauce, a half a gallon of half and half, some pickles, and oh, that was a wheeze. What was that? And then
was that you?
Yeah, that was me. I don't know.
What are you talking?
I think I swallowed a kazoo or something.
I thought I heard some.
Anyway, and then another thing they have in their refrigerator and their freezer is something that has been scribbled out in black.
Okay.
So they didn't want people to know what this was. The problem was, how many things do people keep in their refrigerator
that they don't want people to know about?
Yeah, are they hiding a body?
Other than alcohol.
Exactly. Is this a body?
The only thing.
No, it's not a body. It's clearly alcohol.
Yeah,
the thing about
what
it
else
is,
would it
too,
be? Yeah.
is they didn't bother to cover up the tops of it. Like, you can see the tops of the bottles. It's clearly alcohol.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, it's
so
beer
stupid.
bottles. It's so obvious.
It's like, what else would it be?
And then don't look, but like 3 bottles of beer and maybe 1 bottle of vodka or something in the freezer is like.
Is that a decapitated head in your fridge?
No, it's just vodka.
Okay, why don't you
I swear it's vodka. Turns out they're hiding the head behind the vodka.
They're using all the bottles to cover up the decapitated
Honey, have
head.
you seen the vodka? Yeah, it's right beside the severed head.
That is stupid. If you're gonna be ashamed about it, just take him out of the fridge. It takes 2
Yeah,
seconds.
like they didn't. I didn't think about that.
Like
It would have taken them less time to just take it out of the refrigerator than to take the picture and scribble it out.
Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. They had to pull up Adobe Photoshop to do all this post production.
Oh my gosh, I did not think of that. If you're that ashamed of it, you should have just took it out. That's so stupid.
Oh, baby, I just remembered this has alcohol in it. Oh, that's fine.
We can't take another picture right now.
No, it's okay, baby. I have the Adobe Creative Suite. I'll pull up Photoshop. We'll get that taken care of.
Don't crop it out with just like white blocks or anything. Make it look like a refrigerator. Nope, just put black over it. Don't even cover the whole bottle.
It's like, baby, you didn't have to use Photoshop. You could have done this with like the photo on your phone. No, I'm training to be a graphic artist, so just let me do this.
What's funny too is like maybe they're just ashamed of the brand of alcohol they were drinking.
We can't let anybody know we drink PBR.
This is Miller Lite, and you know we live in a Bud family.
My dad would disown me. That sounds like a real like Butthole Town problem. It was just
You would get judged for the brand of alcohol you drink.
Baby,
is that a natty ice in there?
Baby, my grandma cannot see that I'm drinking pink Moscato. Okay, she's gonna tell Granddaddy. He won't ever let me live it down. Oh man, well
that's great stuff.
That was good stuff. Fun diving into the Facebook for Sale or Wanted world.
Always interesting.
Yeah,
sometimes disturbing.
Never know what you might find.
Never know what you might go.
What's the saying? Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Especially in a butthole.
That's basically what happens. Our next segment, if it's not really a segment, this is something Joel's gonna get a real
long debated.
This has been long. This has been a topic between me and Joel for a really long time. So maybe this was probably 4 or 5 years ago when I first.
Shoot, it's probably been longer than that.
I pitched this idea. It's an entrepreneurial idea.
Well, it's a community give back kind of idea.
Okay,
just give them the gist of it.
I have a pitch, and I'm gonna pitch our fans, our Butthole Town listeners, this. And Joel, whenever you hear maybe an issue with my pitch, logically,
don't worry, I will absolutely jump in.
Bring it up. Okay, guys, this is
don't worry about that.
This is the gist. So I came up with this idea to start a chain of grocery stores. Okay. And these grocery stores will hire homeless people. It's a way to get homeless people, these jobless people that they can't get jobs, and this grocery store will give them jobs no matter their experience or whatever had happened to them that's stopping them, hindering them from getting a job. This
it's
grocery
just basic
store
work, yeah.
will hire them. Yes, basic stuff. Okay. Are we good so far?
We're good so far.
Okay.
I'm almost about getting people to not be homeless. That's cool.
And so these homeless people will work at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And the primary way, and there may be a way to give them some kind of stipend otherwise, but the real way, they won't work too many hours. This is my plan.
They don't work many hours. How's that
They don't work a whole lot of hours because there's so many homeless people we're trying to get to work.
All right.
So they have to shift out.
Okay.
The homeless people, the way we will pay them to work at this grocery store is to pay them in groceries. The store's groceries.
Okay. Already an issue, but go ahead.
And I know what you're thinking, or this is probably an issue right here already. If the homeless people are working at the grocery store and getting paid in groceries, who is shopping at the grocery store? Are homeless people shopping? Are homeless people the shoppers? No, not necessarily. Anybody can shop there.
Okay.
as a normal, like I can go shop at this grocery store, get my groceries. It's actually, it's a good price. We're going with the competitors and we're doing a good job. Okay. But the way that these homeless people will get paid for working there is in the groceries from the store. And I think it's just a really good idea. It gives the people a little bit of job experience and also it gets them food because that's, it's what they need. And they can have, obviously they can't have unlimited amount of food for each paycheck. It's just like, okay, so you work this many hours, you can have this much to go towards groceries. And then and then I might even do a thing where this might work better too, is if so you got this, you work 6 hours, you get this much towards groceries and we'll give you the rest in cash or something like that.
All right. Let me get in here and start destroying why this is a
please
non-functional idea.
Yeah, I'm ready to debate.
All right, first of all, there are labor laws. You have to pay people minimum wage. You can't pay people in food. That's not legal, for one thing.
Okay, but listen, this is like a volunteer thing.
Well, what?
Well, how do volunteer people work?
What do you mean you volunteer? You don't get paid for volunteering.
Okay, but I'm just happy to give back to the people for volunteering. I'm literally donating pretty much. So
they have to work in order to get the food, but they're volunteering. They can't get it if they don't work.
No,
it's volunteering.
I'm giving them a job. I'm giving them job experience so that they can put this on
they have to make minimum wage.
So I can put this on their resume. But I'm giving them this experience and then I'm donating money to them. I'm donating the food to them.
Okay, so you're donating the food to them,
and I can also give them cash. Like I said, like I can give them back give them some cash. You
can't just give people cash like that.
But
you can't do that.
Listen, if we can listen. If we can give people, if we can give people minimum wage, which is super. Why can't I give people back more than what they would have made minimum wage, but pay them in food? So these people that are homeless, some of them may have issues with drugs or something. They're not going to turn around and give this money for drugs. They're going to get food.
Okay, but you can't legally pay someone in food. You just can't do that. You can't make people work and pay them in food.
Listen.
I'm listening. I'm just telling you what's legal.
If somebody's working at a soup kitchen or something, and I own this is another example. Okay. Let's say I own a soup kitchen.
Okay, that's not a grocery store.
No, but it's the same concept. Listen, somebody comes in and works for me at this soup kitchen. I think they do a great job. I say, hey, you can take as much food that's left over home with you. You did such a good job today. That's basically the concept I'm going with.
Okay, but other people can shop there, so it's a business. It's not a nonprofit. So that's not the same thing.
Wait, okay. So
other people can shop there. Outside people can shop there.
No, okay. I see your point.
Okay.
So what about this? Let's change that. Outside people can't shop there, and then it becomes just an internal homeless people thing. Then is it legal? Then can I do that?
You can do it as a charity thing, like where you just give money. Then you're just a food pantry. That idea's already been done.
But they're working.
That's how most food pantries. That's how they work. You've basically just come up with an idea that's already existed.
No, it's set up like a grocery store. And
that's
say...
what a food pantry is.
No, they got checkouts and stuff. Listen.
Well, who's going to be working the checkouts?
The homeless people are working the checkout.
Why would they work if they're going to get free food?
Because
anyway.
Somebody's got to go through the line to get their food.
So the people who's buying their own food have to also check themselves out.
Obviously, they can't do it when they're on duty, but the people that are off.
Okay, another problem was that. Okay, so how are you going to have money for this?
What do you mean?
Who's going to be buying the food?
It's going to be the same way that people donate to charities and stuff. People are going to donate money.
So it's a food, it's just a food pantry, dude.
But it's a grocery store, and also, I still think I should do this. Let the public come in, and so we can make some money back. And just the same way that you have like a Goodwill or something, the public can come in and buy stuff from Goodwill.
Yeah, okay.
So it's just like, hey, if you want to come in and donate, but you buy, but you're also donating.
Buying at the same. Okay, so
dude, it's like a Whole Foods. It's like, buy from here, and we'll give kids in Africa shoes or something like that. It's the same principle. It's like buy from the grocery store and we'll pay these homeless people. I mean, we'll feed these homeless people. Excuse me.
Okay, but you're gonna lose a ton of money like that. You can't sustain that kind of business.
Well, it's not for. This isn't about the money, man. I'm trying to save.
You have to be able to buy the food to give to the homeless people.
Well, yeah, and people are going to donate money and also buy food too.
But okay, well, if they donate money and buy food,
also we're getting major investors.
Who's going to invest in a company that's not going to make any money?
People that want to care about their public image. Bill Gates.
That's not an investment.
No, but it's a donation. That's
called charity. Yeah, that's charity.
Yeah, but you're investing.
So basically, you've just set up a food kitchen again.
Whatever.
You just set up a basic
coming back
charity.
To this food kitchen thing, but it's a grocery store.
It's not. It's just a non-profit thing to donate food.
Listen, in my head, it looks like a supermarket.
Well, you can make a food kitchen. There's
aisles and checkouts and stuff.
You can make all that look like however you want. But you know how much that kind of space and stuff costs? It doesn't matter. It's just a charity at that point.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but like, what if these homeless people want to end up working at a Walmart or something? This is their first step.
Okay. I mean, all I'm saying is you've basically just made a regular old charity. Like, it's not a new idea.
The thing is, though, it's pushing the boundaries of what is a charity. It looks like a grocery store.
It just, all you're doing is making it look like something else. It still works just like a regular charity.
But can people come in and buy food from a charity?
You just said Goodwill.
But that's not a charity necessarily, is it? It
kind of is. It's a non-profit type deal.
Yeah, and mine is that's exactly what I'm pitching right now. A non-profit grocery store to help the homeless eat. And we'll pay the homeless to work in this grocery store with groceries from the grocery store.
But you can't pay them like that.
Why not?
Because it's not legal.
But when the government tries to get on me,
and they have to pay their people.
Okay, when the government tries to get on me, I'll be like, well, I donated food to them. They're not, I'm just donating food.
Well, then they're like, why did you make these people work all these hours for this food?
And then I'll be
otherwise they couldn't get the food if they don't work.
Then I'll be like, they don't have to work here to get the food. They just, some of them do.
So you're just expecting people to do that out of the goodness of their hearts, to just volunteer to work there.
That's how they're rewarded. That's how they're rewarded with the food.
But they don't have to get the food.
It's preferred.
That won't work. That's not legal. It's either got to be a charity or it's not. You can't do in between.
Okay. I think I'll just settle on it being more of a charity, though. I would just give them food, and then they can help work. But it's like, you don't have to work a certain amount of hours, but you're helping work, and then I'll give you food.
But they still have to do something to get food.
How about this, though? They get a basic amount of food, but if they help us out, they get more food. That's fine. That's legal.
That might work. I don't know.
That's a loophole.
How that would work legally.
It's like, hey, we'll give you $20 worth of groceries, but if you work here, we'll give you $100 worth of groceries.
But if you actually work, like if it's volunteer, I don't know. That would be a lot of. You'd have to really look into some laws, and unfortunately, I don't know more laws, but I'm sure that would.
I'll get my lawyer on this, but we're gonna start these grocery stores. You're gonna see them starting to pop over in the Midwest, and
my people will call your people.
It's gonna blow up, and I'm gonna get Donnie Trump on the line. I'm gonna get Kanye on the line. I'm gonna get Kanye on the line, and I might even try to get what's that one dude that was on Victorious with the long hair? I'm gonna get that guy. I'm gonna get that dude on the line. That Indian looking guy.
Yeah,
because he looks like he gets it. That's all.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know.
That guy gets it. He's gonna help me out too, and a bunch of other movie stars and a bunch of A-list celebrities, like the guy who played Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell. He's coming in. We got a lot of people.
Okay, well, anyway, that idea, I don't think it'll work.
I don't know. I'm excited about it, and if you guys want to hear more ideas from me, some more pitches, I wouldn't mind starting a little segment on the podcast where I pitch some stuff and Joel tries to blast me.
Nah, that'll be fun. I enjoy making you look like an idiot. So,
yeah. Well, to be fair to myself, this was also something I probably came up with when I was like 14 years old. So
yeah, well,
it wasn't
just rehashed it out tonight, and you.
Yeah, I just wanted people to like hear like what we've talked about in the past, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's a lot of fun to imagine owning a business or a charity. But
I think it's a lot of fun to imagine dragons.
I hate you. All right.
You're dead to me.
It's cool to imagine like owning a business or a charity or something, but like to actually do it, that's a lot of work.
I have a good idea for a charity that I mentioned in class the other day.
Is it legitimate?
Yeah, it would be like a legitimate thing.
Okay.
Because we had to do this for my business class.
Do you want to give us a short synopsis of this one?
Yeah, I'll just give it real quick.
Okay, guys. Remember my cool one? Let's see what his one is. Let's see his one.
You showed me yours, I showed you mine.
Let's see his one to see if it's any better or gooder.
All right, so mine was, as a sound design company, I would have different hearing impaired charities or groups come in one day a year, or like I would do like 4 a year. So each one time it would be different.
All right.
And I would have them come in, and I would team up with a video company, and they would produce a video, and then I would have the hearing impaired people come in and do the sound design for this video. And the cool thing about that would be is like I can hand them the objects to make the sounds, and they don't necessarily have to be able to hear it to do it. And it would give them the experience of being able to, work in a very sound and hearing centered, environment, something that they may never have thought they could do because they can't hear well or can't hear at all. Yeah. And gives them the opportunity to do that. And then it would take the video that they've done the sound design for and sell it like a piece of art to, whoever, or, sell it like copies of it or whatever for different things. And it would raise awareness for that particular, hearing impaired charity or group or whatever it is. And also the price, it wouldn't be crazy for the artwork, but however many times it sold, all of that money from that would then go to that particular hearing impaired group. And so it would help raise money for that. So you
would be like mixing it, because obviously they can't hear it.
Right, I would do the mixing, but they would be the ones creating all of the sound effects. And
do you point kind of and like show them like this one is right, or they just have to figure it out? Or do you think they just know?
No, I would like give them the props. So like, okay, when you see this on the screen, do this with this thing.
Okay.
And then allow them to make it, because they could still feel it. Like since they're making it with physical objects, like they could feel the vibrations and stuff. And I think that would be a really cool experience. But anyway, that was my actual charity idea.
That's very touching.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of praise in class. So
yeah, that is a good one. You might can actually do that one, because that one's not too difficult
and not too out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's no homeless grocery store, but it's pretty good.
It's not a homeless grocery store, but it's pretty good.
I guess it'll do.
We should name the episode "It's Not a Homeless Grocery Store."
I was either going to call this episode maybe that, or I still think that Raisin Fuel would be a good one.
Raisin Fuel. It's not a homeless grocery store.
Raisin Fuel and homeless grocery stores. There's the title. You know what, Joel? Sorry.
What's up?
You know what, though? Technology's changed.
Oh, that's true. It does that.
The kids are doing stuff now we didn't have. What I'm trying to say, when I used to know how to talk, I would have said that we used to do stuff with cell phones.
I swear we have a topic to talk about, folks.
Guys, what I want to talk about is some old school text stuff, basically, is what I want to talk about.
Okay.
Like, whatever happened to text signatures, dude?
Whatever happened to texting other people?
Whatever happened to text signatures? Joel, tell the fans what your text signature used to be on your cell phone.
Which one? I had a couple.
The one you know I'm talking about, boy.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Joel's text signature used to be INAGF, and nobody knew.
Don't forget the tilde on each side.
And nobody knew what it meant. And then one day he was like, told my cousin, or told his cousin, my friend, that it meant I need a girlfriend. So all of his text messages just end with I need a girlfriend.
No, that's not what it stood for. I swear. It stood for I am now gluten free, or I now am gluten free.
I think that was probably the funniest thing about text signatures when we used to use them is that like it just looked like the sentence carried on where it just be like, yeah, what are you doing tonight? I love Jesus. It's like, what? It always took you a minute to be like, oh, that's our text signature. Especially with your first time texting somebody, it's like, wait, what? Sorry, that's my text signature.
What I found really funny was when people would have like entire song lyrics as their text signatures.
Just a full lyric, but like,
yeah.
When
then like the lowercase and capital,
like you had
disorganization.
You had to make it clear by doing some kind of little asterisks or some little curly things or whatever.
I had another one that was I heart KP, and I just made it up to see if people would think I had a girlfriend.
Oh my gosh.
I was a lonely child.
Joel, you dating somebody? Oh, I'm glad you asked.
No, I just made it up to trick you.
Actually, no. Yeah, that is funny.
Actually, I think I originally said it was Kelly Poole and said she was from another county.
You wouldn't know her. She goes to another school.
Exactly.
My signature used to be, because my last name's Sheffield, it was $Heffield.
Heffield, which is if you ever told your phone to read a message out loud. It would be like, hello. It'd be like, hello, $Heffield.
Dude, we didn't have Snapchat and all this stuff that kids have now. We would do this. We would go to our phones.
We didn't have all this newfangled apps.
Back in my day,
we had flip phones. You're T9.
On like long trips, we would take text messages and just make our auto text reader read them and like text like naughty stuff and make the girl that talks like this say them.
I remember we did that back coming from a church trip one time, and somebody like vaguely overheard it. It's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, it was just like.
We like closed the phone really quick and like panicked.
Yeah, we would just put like random. It was like butt nuts. So, what's going on back there?
Occasionally we might do a cuss word or something.
We didn't say that. Hello.
It's on the phone, Jim. Yeah, calm down.
Technology's doing it. Yeah, I miss text signatures. You know, another thing I miss.
What?
Ringtones. Whatever happened to ringtones? I mean, do you remember the hours we would spend on Mixer.com or whatever.com? Tonesar.com to find those good. And then a lot of my friends, they wouldn't even go to the website. They would just like sit in the car and record it. And then you could hear like people in the car talking over it. This is the worst.
What was even funnier is when you were like, people would record their own voices for those stupid things. It's like, hey, it's your mom calling. Like those stupid ringtones. And people would just record them themselves.
Yeah.
We used to do some really stupid stuff with cell phones.
What's funny is my friend, he used to stay over his grandma's house all the time. And his grandma was a bit like, she had a lot of babies.
Babysitter.
She was a babysitter.
She had a lot of babies. She was a babysitter, let's be clear.
She was really busy. No, she was a babysitter, and he would record the ringtones while the babies were around, and you just hear like, it'd be like, every day. And they were like, in the background. It's like, oh, a bunch of crying over this. It's a good recording, just get past the crying.
Yeah, I remember like this one kid, that's all he did was record like the speakers of his car, and then he'd send them to us, and we'd be like, dude, this sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, you gotta get legit, but like you can't. Nobody paid for them though.
No, you didn't pay for it. I think I bought one. I bought a Hawk Nelson one time. I actually got in a lot of trouble because I was on the Verizon wireless like store thing for ringtones. And I didn't realize that was like internet, so I listened to them for like 2 hours, and so it was like $45 because nobody had internet back then on their phones. And my parents got the bill and like, what the heck is this? And they called them and they were like, what is this? And they were like, oh, it's the internet charge for this website or whatever. And they're like, what the heck?
Your son's been listening to ringtones. You need to have a talk with him.
Son, now I know you're getting to that age, but
have you been listening to ringtones?
Ringtones are only for when you pay your own bills.
There's a time
and place. You
gotta
stay protected.
Time and place when you're older. You can enjoy ringtones, but not now. Another thing, one last thing I would mention that's super big from when we were younger, forwarded messages. Those chain messages you would get, and that's how I got a lot of my ringtones, actually, because they would be attached to a forwarded message. I'd be like, oh, this is some good Drake. Download.
It's like, where did the forward message start? I mean, I know it started, I guess, with email or like instant messengers or something.
Yeah, well, it definitely started with email because email chains.
Right.
And that's really, I think, where it came from. And then people just brought them to text messages where it's like, if you don't forward this to 5 people, so-and-so's going to die. So-and-so's going to kill you. Or you'll if you do forward it to 5 people, like the love of your life will, come to you tomorrow.
Or I loved the ones that were like, because they would come in like 3 different slides because they were so long,
Yeah.
Like 3 separate texts to be like part 1, 2, 3. And they were all about like, this man loved his wife and then she died one day. Forward to 10 people if you love Jesus. It's like, do you know you're gonna not go to the pearly gates if you don't accept Jesus?
If you don't
forward to 10 people to prove that you love Jesus.
You don't love Jesus if you don't forward this. You must love the devil.
Also, if you don't forward this, you're gonna have ingrown toenails for the rest of your life.
You're gonna have terrible indigestion unless you get Raisin fuel. No, it's funny, like that kind of just transported into like Facebook once Facebook came, because then you saw all those posts on Facebook where it's like, scroll up if you love Jesus or whatever.
Don't scroll up.
Don't scroll up. Jesus. Yeah.
The other thing I get it with Facebook because people like it and like you get that gratification of getting notifications of it or whatever. But with a forwarded text message, you never know how many people that went to.
Yeah,
you literally only ever sent it to those 10 people you had no way of knowing.
And I always got it from not even people I knew numbers either, just like random numbers.
Yeah, I know, me too. It's like, thanks for the ringtone, but, whatever.
Thanks. I guess people just literally put in numbers when they send those things out.
I don't know. I just never got the point of it.
No, it always made me feel important for a minute because I thought I got a text message from somebody, and I was like, oh, well, I guess
I have this ringtone.
The thing about those, though, it's like now with Facebook. I have
the new IAS song.
At least I have replay, high quality. The thing about those, though, with like Facebook, it's like you never really actually read them. You just scroll past. But with those, I always read the whole thing.
Yeah, I did too. Why did we do that?
I guess because we just didn't have like Facebook or anything really. I mean, I guess Facebook was coming out, but still, like nobody really used it. It would have
been MySpace at that time.
Yeah, so it's like, might as well just read it. Like, we don't have anything else to do,
But the other thing is like, who took the time to tap these things out? We didn't have keyboards, so you had to type it like letter by letter on your phone.
Dude, those old phones texting was so annoying because you had to go through the ABC thing and all.
Or you got really good with T9 Word or whatever that was called, where you just like
it like autocorrect words for you.
Yeah, something like that. That was useful, but still,
I used to use that. Yeah, because you would like start the word and then it would like show up suggestions or something, and you would have to like it made it a lot quicker, but it was also like really annoying because you'd be like trying to say like, hey, what's up? And it would be like, hey, walruses. Uranus. Oh, that's not my bad. No. I love Katie Poole. Excuse me. We love you, Katie.
$sign Hetfield.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, let's get to our next bit.
Yeah, let's, I guess we'll go to our last bit.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add right now?
I mean, we can go to our last bit if you want. It's fine.
All right. I mean, I was just going to introduce the idea of this new bit we have. We normally end our episodes with conspiracies or screw-ups, but this week we're going to try a new thing. It's going to be called Whatever Happened To... That's it. It's called Whatever Happened To. Whatever Happened To... This week, get on your hats and boots. I don't know what that means. Come on the ride with us, and we are going to be going back to our early Disney Channel days. I guess not early Disney Channel, mid-2000s Disney Channel days, to the show. Guys, ever heard of that show, Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
Joel, you heard of it? Okay,
I've heard of it.
There was a guy on this show, played Hannah Montana's best friend. His name was Oliver on the show. His actual name is Mitchell Musso, and today we're going to be finding out whatever happened to Mitchell Musso.
Yes? He doesn't have much going on.
Not much.
Not much.
All right, so this guy, I'll just give you. I'm looking at him because the thing is, we saw this kid on the show Hannah Montana, and that's like the only thing I've ever really seen him in. Ever.
That's because it's about the only thing he's been in.
He did a few other Disney Channel things, and he voiced a character in a movie called Monster House, which was a Disney Channel movie. He had a little bit of music career. His brother is in the band Metro Station, if you guys remember that song. Shake, 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 shake it.
But that doesn't really have anything to do with him.
But guys,
other than he's related to that guy.
I can give you a little spicy info.
Oh.
What happened to him in 2011. It has been like 6 or 7 years, but 6 or 7 years. On October 17, 2011, at 3:43 in the morning, he was pulled over, failed to slow down for traffic cops, and charged with a DUI suspicion.
Suspicion.
Wow, that sucks to be pulled over for a suspicion. It's like, we don't know if he was drunk because he wouldn't take the test, but like, we think he was drunk. Oh. That just seems like cops that didn't really feel like doing their job that night.
Yeah, it's like, he moved a little bit to the left. Should we pull him over? I guess.
You guys want to breathalyze me? Nah, we're just suspicious.
Breathalyze me, bro. Don't breathalyze me, bro.
To this, Musso told E! Online, I'm becoming an adult. I've learned firsthand that stepping up and taking responsibility is the best way to move forward. I'm especially thankful to my family and my fans for their unwavering support and encouragement. I'm glad to not put this in the past. This incident caused his character to be written out of a show called Pair of Kings, and the show Prank Stars he was in was canceled. Jeez, just for that DUI.
For his suspicion?
Just for the suspicion. He got just taken off the air, which sucks.
Well,
but it says in 2018 he's going to be in a film called Bachelor Lion.
Well, that sounds B-movie rated quality stuff.
And he had a little bit of music in 2010, and that's pretty much it.
I've looked through his Twitter, which is not super active, but I think it really gives you the kind of rundown on the kind of guy he is now.
Okay.
He says, relationships are dope, but have you tried the dollar menu?
Oh, no.
He's in a relationship, by the way.
Mitchell, no.
He's in a relationship.
No, Mitchell.
This says, this relates to arrogant douches on Twitter who tell girls they will only go to prom with them if they receive a certain amount of likes. Don't play yourself. I only date amazing people who are, in my eyes, wonderful human beings. What?
So basically he became like a bad Twitter Anon account is what it sounds like. Just some really bad
that tweet
tweets.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, read it back for me. I'm out of... Okay.
This relates to arrogant douches on Twitter who tell girls they will go to prom if they receive a certain amount of likes. And then he replied, like he's responding to that tweet. Anyway, it says, don't play yourself. I only date amazing people who are, in my eyes, wonderful people or wonderful human beings. What? Mm. They're not asking him to prom.
Yeah, he's like, hey, those douchebags that need all those likes, I only date amazing people.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like, all right. Like, okay. I'm on his Instagram right now. He's got a picture of him and a dog, and somebody commented, chill out on the drugs, my guy. Because he's very thin. Looking relatively rough in the picture.
Then another one of his tweets says, my girl ticked me off, so I went and bought all the hair, skin, face mask, and beauty stuff she has been wanting, and I'm going to use it all in front of her. She's not even getting a drop, and I'm going to tell her how amazing it is and how good I look. I might die tonight. Worth it.
Jeez.
What kind of girlfriend are you dating that would kill you over that? And also, what a douchebag.
Might die tonight. Worth it.
Worth it.
You guys remember Hannah Montana? He posted a picture on Instagram in January, and it's got a picture of him, the guy who played Jax in Hannah Montana, and Lily. And then there's 3 other chicks. It's just like a big old reunion, but they've all got women, which is odd. They've all got women on them, even the girl. So I don't know what's going on there. A little bit of a family reunion, a little bit of a party, but I hope he's doing well. He's still hanging out with Emily Osment, which is good for them.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably the best thing he's got going on for him.
Yeah,
What's insane is he still has 2.1 million Twitter followers.
Whoa, that is crazy. When you think about, this is going off of Mitchell himself, but when you think about these like washed up celebrities or old time celebrities, it's just like you think people would just unfollow them. But even I have trouble unfollowing people that like I used to like, and now they just show up my feed, and I'm just like, well, I don't want to unfollow them because I've seen your stuff for so long.
Yeah,
and then I don't want to like lose touch.
You still want to be you don't want to lose that piece of your childhood.
Yeah, like there's people from bands that like I still follow even though the band's broken up, and it's just like, why do I follow this guy? But I don't know. It's just I just don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose this relationship I feel like we've gotten because I followed you for so long.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why people follow him still. I don't know. It's just like, that's funny because it's just like he's a guy that doesn't, literally, as we've seen, he doesn't do anything now.
Oh.
So he's just
gotten one acting gig in the last 4 years.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not enough to keep you going.
He
probably made a killing off of Hannah Montana, though. Let's be real. He probably made a buku of money.
He probably made pretty good off Hannah Montana and Disney in general. And honestly, like, with that many amount of followers and stuff, you could be doing some hashtag brand deals.
True. But who would get Mitchell Musso, of all people, to sponsor their product?
Some brand that isn't doing very hot. Maybe the homeless grocery store. Mitchell, can you plug us?
Hey, can you plug this mattress store that's going out of sale, like going out of business? That'd be great. We have some hospital beds. Do you think you might could pose with them, or sing about a mattress, or hospital bed, that kind of thing?
You know how those like kids, those internet celebrities, are always doing the brand deals and making the picture so artsy. His is just like really artsy, but out in front of a mattress store. Like, guys, you do not want to miss this.
Guys, this is so lit. There's a bunch of soft mattresses in here, dude.
Where's all my people in South Georgia?
If you're from the 410 or 4404 or whatever area code that is, you should go peep it, bro.
Hashtag 401.
I don't even know where 401 area code is. I just made that up.
Yeah, I know. I just figured you didn't want to give away your area code.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Well, that's what's happened to him. That segment might not come back because if we just do people like that, there's really not much to find.
Yeah, maybe we should do some research on people.
We should probably do some research and find out. I thought maybe he would have done something crazy. So I was like, who's a random person? Mitchell Musso. And then we looked him up and,
he just died.
Nothing
not
but
literally, but figuratively.
Nothing but some DUI suspicions going his way.
That's a little bit crazy. Like, that's really not even an arrest, is it? Like, a suspicion? It means they didn't prove anything.
You could probably still get some kind of charge, though. DUI suspicion.
How? You didn't do anything except kind of act drunk.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if he actually did end up failing a test, but if he did fail a breathalyzer, why wouldn't they have just given him a DUI?
Yeah, that's...
just straight up DUI.
Maybe
they're trying to be nice to him because he was like, my daughter loves Hannah Montana, dude. I'll just give you a DUI suspicion. He's like, that's
if you sign this baseball card.
That's
I
not
didn't play baseball. I know, but just sign it anyway.
Oh, that'd be yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be I have ideas. They come into my head, but I can't express them. Words, things.
Sometimes it's hard to. Also, shout out to you guys out there that have seen Avengers: Infinity War.
Hey, you can stop that. I didn't see it yet.
I would like to talk a little bit on it, but Joel hadn't seen it, so maybe
Plus,
next week.
We don't know when people will see it, so we don't want to spoil it.
But if we talk about it in like a week, then like everybody's seen it.
Yeah, well, maybe.
The memes are all over Reddit, guys. Come on.
Well, that's true. If you guys have any questions or want to ask us stuff, we can do stuff or answer those questions. Or if you got any good charity ideas, maybe we could discuss them, hash them out.
Maybe that's the new theme of our podcast, is just where we talk about charities.
What a niche podcast.
Welcome to Butthole Charity.
I don't think that would catch on at all.
I don't think that one's gonna take off. Have you guys heard of this Butthole Charity podcast? It's really great. They're really starting a new movement. I really like the vibes they're sending over there. Really good stuff.
They're like Raisin fuel, but for my brain.
Raisin fuel. You guys gotta try some Raisin fuel. It's like a new energy drink infused with raisins.
Raisin fuel, sponsored by Mitchell Musso.
Dude, I'm totally zooted right now. Try some Raisin fuel.
Zooted? What the heck does that mean?
Doesn't that mean like high?
I have no idea.
All the cool kids out there, check out zooted and tell me what it means, because I'm pretty sure it means like blazed. Actually, I have a computer right in front of me. I'm just going to Google zooted.
Oh, it means drunk or intoxicated.
Zooted, yeah. Drunk, intoxicated, stoned, zonked. It's just any kind of like, you're getting messed by something right now.
Well, I did not know that.
Dude, we're about to get zooted off some Raisin fuel.
Just don't end up in a hospital bed.
Yeah, we can't help you out with that, but Carolyn can from the 410. I don't know whoever her name was that was selling it. She seemed like a Carolyn.
Anyway, with that, welcome back everybody to episode number 18 of the Butthole Town podcast. It's over.
Don't forget to wipe. Don't forget to not do drugs, and don't forget to make sure you have enough racing fuel before the end of the race. If you need a gallon, it's going to be really hard to get it before you're finished. So I would just make sure you're fueled up with that raisin fuel. You heard?
You heard. Word to your mama and all that.
Aha.
Whatever.